see you guys here today. I'm excited to be here. Can you tell? Make sure my volume is all the way up, all the way up. All right, let me stop. I put some Remy Ma up in here. I'm excited. Today we're doing Happy Birthday Cancer. Happy birthday, Cancer, and I'm just here. I'm here. I'm here with you guys this season, Cancer season. Okay, there's a reason they call it Cancer, right? Not because it's a real tumor. It's a real tumor, but it's definitely, it's one of those seasons that really has us go within to see it all for the first time, or really get an in-depth view of the things that, I don't want to say the things that we're holding on to, it's the things that are literally holding on to us. That literally that are bound to us, they grab us, they latch on to us. It's the things that you don't really want to see until you go deep down within and allow yourself, allow the triggers to come in and show us, right? And this season is all about that. There's a reason why every season or every year when it comes time to Cancer, you guys notice like a lot more people tend to get really emotional. And any sign that isn't a Cancer, like let's say air signs, you know, fire signs, they're the signs that tend to struggle the most in this area, because sometimes it's easier to be above in the clouds, up in the clouds, rationalizing, thinking of everything but the things that make us emotional. Same thing with fire. It's so much easier to move, take action, do instead of sitting still in the feminine energy and allowing it to show us where we're still human, where we might need the most love and tolerance and patience. Okay? Hey, what's up? That was the stupidest thing. I've never seen some dumb shit like that. He said the N-word. Do you feel better? Do you feel better saying that? Do you feel better typing that? Do you? Because you just wasted time. Thank you. Don't waste our time again. Okay. He did. Low key wasted all that fucking time. We're over here talking about some serious shit. He over here typing dumbass shit for attention. Stupid ass. All right. Hey, welcome. Yeah, I know. Fuck him. He's a fucking idiot. He's a fucking idiot. Imbecile. Does it for attention. All right, sorry, as I was saying, Cancer season. So, as I was saying here, the card that came out for you guys was the Devil. Now, the Devil isn't necessarily the worst energy, and I'll tell you why. If you start looking at it from a higher perspective, you can understand that the Devil is an energy, right? So it's pretty much, as I said, you see how these two are bounded? Look at the smile on this motherfucker's face. First of all, this person's smiling. This energy is smiling. It's an invitation. It's asking you to go deep within and allow yourself to see where you are really hurt. Because really what you're going to see in Cancer season is triggers after trigger after trigger after trigger after trigger, left and right. trigger after trigger after trigger after trigger is all you're going to see. Do you see what I'm saying? And the reason why you're going to see these triggers is because that's what Cancer season is all about. It's and devil energy is inviting you to go within and to see how you're still bounded to certain things that, you know, and again, and I do apologize because I feel like you guys have done so much work trying to heal certain wounds that have been caused a while back. And it almost seems like every time you heal this wound, something comes in to reopen that wound. Do you see what I'm saying? So for some of you guys, this is where you're being asked to see it from a higher perspective. Higher perspective here. And the higher perspective is truly seeing how you're still bounded by something here that really hurts. It really hurts. And at first you're going to be angry because, again, revisiting an old wound is really annoying. To say the least, it's really annoying. That's one. Two, it's not nice. It hurts. It's going to make you angry. It's going to make you want to like lash out. I mean, this is the type of trigger that brings out your inner demons. These are the type of triggers that your shadow cannot deal with. These are the type of triggers. There's a reason why you keep getting rewounded and rewounded because you haven't visited this. And every time you try to visit this pain because of the trigger, the reason you're revisiting it is because you keep getting triggered. So in the past, you could have went, and instead of choosing every time you got triggered, you went to an addiction. You went to cope in a different way, whether that was in codependent attachments, drugs, alcohol, food, excessive workout, whatever it is that you do. To numb the pain, I can understand, because this trigger is like, it's the worst thing. It's such an old, it's one of the most painful wounds that you have. So to sit here every year during Cancer season, I have to go right back in to see that shit. And it's not like, for some of you guys, you chose to, but it's very difficult. It almost seems like you're tiptoeing in and out. But that's the point. We're tiptoeing in and out, and that's why the divine has to come in and bring in like a trigger after trigger after trigger to an excessive amount, because they need us to really take a look at something that in the past we would have just ran. If we had the choice, we would have ran back to a coping mechanism, but we're at a stage in our lives where we're getting too old for that. We can't keep running back to coping mechanisms in order, you know, to numb the pain, hoping that one day this would go away. No. I think you understand from a logical perspective that this wounding never goes away until ever truly goes away until we face it. We have to face the thing that's bounded to, that we're bounded to, we're hooked on, we're choked by. Because this shit is like literally, it's like trying to gasp for air when you don't have any. Because all this trigger keeps doing is like taking everything from you. Your resources, there's you feel lack of abundance, you feel exhausted, you feel like impatient, you feel angry, frustrated, hurt, deceived. It's because of this trigger. It's the type of trigger, it's the type of wounding that makes you want to give up with this whole spiritual awakening process. With whatever process you're in, whether that's recovery, being, you know, a healthy lifestyle, whatever that looks like to you, it makes you want to give up. It's true. Hey Nathan, welcome. I totally agree. Hey Corbin Cloud, welcome to my channel. It's nice to meet you. My name is Jocelyn Lovely. If you have any questions, just drop them down in the chat. Thank you for relating. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, okay? All right. Hey Harley, how are you? It's good to see you again. It's good to see all the regulars. It's so good to see my soul tribe. As I'm saying, it's like this time you can't run, because you know there's nowhere to run. You can go wherever. You can go a million miles away. You can move to a different job. You can move to a different home. You can move to a different social group, different friends. It don't matter. This trigger, this wounding is still with you no matter where you go. So it's going to reflect back to you exactly what we have not healed yet. And I'm saying we because I'm part of this journey with you guys, okay? The devil came out again in a different set. But see, look at the mirroring. This is devil energy grabbing onto you. What are these people, when you get triggered, what are they reflecting back to you? What unhealed part of you is being reflected back to you? And then go within and go cry. We can't run. It's time to sit still in this energy. There's a reason why when we try to move, this is not the season to try to go and make really abrupt moves. You're going to want to. If the triggering hits you where it's supposed to, you're going to want to run. You're going to want to fight. You're going to want to you're going to want to lose your shit. And that's only because it's exactly what needs to happen to get you to sit still and cry. Why do you think this happens? You ever notice that? You're trying so hard not to cry, and then all of a sudden, wherever you go, you're getting triggered. Even the most safest space that you consider, the place that you don't get triggered is the place that's going to trigger you anyways. No matter where you go, you start shaking because you're frustrated and you don't know why, and you're like, you can't go anywhere. You want to shut yourself in the house, close the blinds, and hide under the covers because you know that it's nowhere, wherever you go, it's not safe. It's because of that. That's what's happening. And I think you guys know at this, you know what it is. And so again, you're going to feel frustrated. You're going to want to give up. And that's okay. This is a safe space for you guys to sit here and tell me that it's hard. It's difficult sometimes. It's triggering. It makes us want to give up, go back to really, where are we going? There's nowhere we can go. We've tried to run. That didn't work. We've tried to fight. That didn't work. We've tried to, hide. That didn't work. So if we surrender to the triggering and allow it to show us where our deepest wounds still remain, we're going to be okay. If not, we're just really stalling on something that, again, we can't run from. We're just stalling. And that's fine. We can stall all we want. I know it's not healthy to be in and out with frustration and getting triggered and crying every day. It's not healthy to do it every single day. But just, I think you guys are aware of that. These lessons aren't going anywhere until we buckle down and decide to just face it head on. Or allow it to come in and face it head on. Yeah. All right, let's see here. We have the 8 of Wands. This is what I'm saying. Oh, the 3 of Swords. Yeah, heartbreak. I'm getting some of you guys are realizing, for some of you guys, okay? The wounding lies in a person who made your life a living hell. It's funny because it's probably reflecting back in the current people that you're surrounding yourself with, whether that's a significant other, friends, family members. It almost seems like whoever's causing these triggers, it could be a person per se, or even an environment. It's really going back to like the type of experience that you had where somebody made you feel less than. So if you went around feeling like somebody hurt you time and time again, pushed your boundaries, pushed your buttons, talked down to you, minimized you, took your dignity away, it has something to do with that. There's a person in your life who made your life a living hell. It almost seems like every time you think you've overcome it or healed from it, it's like the same person It's like you're discovering even more ways that this person has belittled you, or you're getting memories of how this person really set you up for failure, or how this person or situation or environment really fucked you over. And that is not a pretty thing to see, because it could be somebody that you really fucking love, with the hence the Three of Swords. These swords are lodged right into your heart. And instead of you running, because I'm telling you, this wounding is so fucking difficult, it's so hard, you're gonna want to run, right? But instead of running, here you are, understanding that if you allow this shit to come in and allow yourself to cry, you get to the King of Cups. A very stable person who doesn't let anything really hurt them. So you may not realize, because again, you could sit here and say, well, I've already dealt with this, I've already survived this, I've already healed from that, why is it still hurting, right? Every time you heal from this or cry from this, cry and heal from this experience, you get stronger. Suddenly things don't get to you as much as they used to, or you're coming at it from a level of understanding, patience, and security. Because the King of Cups, if anything, is secure. The King of Cups is secure in their energy. They're secure in who they are. They're secure or they're secure in their plan. And they know that what they're doing is correct. The King of Cups also knows how to love. Love. Not only themselves, but love others. And that level of love that you're trying to tap into to get to the King of Cups is directly correlated to that wounding that we keep running from, or that wounding that's too big to bear. It's directly correlated with it, because it almost seems like, remember, I said King of Cups is very confident with the level of love, or the amount of love that they have within themselves and others. But this is what I'm saying, it's directly correlated with it, because it almost seems like somebody tried to knock your confidence with the way you love, or the way you felt you were always meant to be loved in this lifetime. If someone never loved you in the way that you always knew you deserved to be loved, that hurts. If it's a parent that couldn't give you the love and attention that you needed, that hurts. We carry that with us wherever we go. There's a reason we feel that low self-esteem, insecurity. We feel that, lack of confidence, lack of self-respect. All of that is stemming from a place where we're lacking in love. So now we have to ask God to come in and help us, or teach us how to love ourselves in ways that, again, we've never been loved. That's a tall order. That's a tall order. But we're going to do that, and we're doing that. We're doing that. Hello, welcome, Leo. Okay, so you have the Eight of Wands here. It's like clearing up space. Where that wounding is clearing up space. Because once you heal it, it's like there's free space for love, Because if your heart is broken, that's called a wounding, a heartbreak, right? If your heart is broken or has been let down by people time and time and time again, and we're not fully back to where we want to be, this is why we need to heal that. Because if we're saying we want to be loved, or we want to be able to trust again and be open for the type of love that we do want, that is going to be possible. But we also have to clear up some space. Hey, what's up, Hakeem? Yes, Cancer season is here. Yes, happy birthday, Cancers. Hi, Hakeem. It's good to see you again. Thank you so much for the donations. Shout out to Hakeem, Soul Tribe right there. As we were saying, with the Eight of Wands, it's clearing up space for the type of love we do deserve. Whether that's coming from God, from ourselves, you can say it's both one and the same, from others, meeting people that actually do deserve us, all of that. All of that is happening simultaneously while we're also healing. We're clearing up space from that heartbreak that literally left us paralyzed in fear, feeling this, what is that word? What is that word? Not deception or deceive. It's more of like, it's feeling like you just want to give up. Give up on people. Give up on yourself. Give up on just love as a whole. It's that. It's that real, right? And I feel like this is why the triggering keeps happening. Time and time and time again. It's because we're getting ready for something big. Remember I said this a couple of days ago? If this is how massive the wounding is, right? From whatever happened to you. Or somebody just keeps hurting you and hurting you and hurting you, and it's causing more of a heartbreak. If this is how massive the wounding is, imagine what's going to happen if you heal half of it. Now you have more space here. More space here for the type of love that we've always wanted. That's what we've been working towards. And I think that once you really understand that, it's going to inspire you to want to face all the triggers as fast as possible. Because aren't we ready for something different? Aren't we ready to have the type of confidence that the King of Cups has? The type of security in love that the King of Cups has? The King of Cups doesn't go around thinking, does this person love me? Am I worthy of love? The King of Cups doesn't sit there thinking that. The King of Cups knows who they are. They know their worth. So they love themselves first. And know that nothing but goodness is coming to them because they've done the healing. They know their worth. You ever notice that? How like, and I'll use an example. People who've never been through like trauma from a parental figure that treated them like shit. Like have you ever noticed that? Like people who grew up with loving parents, and I'm gonna use that as an example. People who grow up with loving parents, you ever notice that they don't go around thinking, am I worthy of love? They don't go around thinking that. Because their parents gave them the love they needed. They taught them how to love. Do you see my point? Same thing with money. You ever see a rich person have broke person mentality? No. They don't go around thinking, oh, I hope I have enough money. Like a really, really abundant person, they don't go around thinking that. They go around thinking, everywhere I go, I make money. Money just comes to me. Because it's a frequency, it's a state of mind that they were born with. Therefore, they enforce it's something they reinforce as a child. That's why they don't face poverty mindset. It's very rare that they do. Do you see what I'm saying here? And so we're just getting our frequency up. That's really what we're doing. We're getting ourselves to the King of Cups energy, which is a confident, secure person in all that they are and all that they have to offer. Whether that's in love, in money, whatever it is that you feel you need the most confident, to be the most confident, whatever area you feel you need to be the most confident. And it's funny that I say that because the King of Wands came out of here. It's reaching a state of being. A state of freedom, a state of liberation where your heartbreak is no longer the thing that weighs you down, attracting other people who are heartbroken. Do you see why we need to heal? There's 3 hearts, there's three of swords. If it isn't if the wounding isn't in love, it could be financial. You could have been born in poverty, with a poverty mindset, afraid that if you don't keep working hard for your money, you're gonna lose it. Or do you have enough money to get by? It's that type of healing that we're doing. And that requires faith and trust in whatever lessons we need to learn or whatever triggering God is bringing into us to heal that. Because that's all they're doing. All God is really doing is helping us heal that. So that we can move on to bigger and better things. Granted, you know, not everyone's life is simple, and I know we all wish we had easier lives, but you know, we got to work with the cards we were dealt with here. And we all have an area where we're struggling in. Or, you know, whatever wounding is being healed or cleared up right now, that's what we're relating to, right? And if everyone was healed, then I wouldn't be in this business. Because what would I talk about? I brought it back to me. But the point still remains the same, okay? We're all here. We're all here as one, trying to elevate and become more healed than we were yesterday. And yeah, I mean, it's just the life that we got. So we can either avoid, deny, or we can just accept it for what it is and work with the life lessons that we're dealing with at the moment. No matter how difficult they are, because I'm telling you, the people that I'm reading for, this shit hurts. This shit hurts. It's a low blow, to say the least, okay? I'm dealing with people, I'm reading for people who've been through some fucked up shit. And the trauma is fucking real. But yet, the people I'm also reading for are people who want to heal and get better and be better. Because that's what life's about. Okay? You have the Tower here. That's what I'm saying. It's like destruction after destruction. This is what I'm saying. It's like old ways of doing things, old ways of dealing with the pain don't work. Which is why you're like, fuck that. Even if everything is towers after towers after towers keep happening, it don't matter. Nothing's gonna change until we change. Because essentially the towers are change. It's time to change. And I think that this is the best thing we're ever going to do for ourselves, is allow ourselves to heal so that we can change our environments, our surroundings, and our perspectives. And our perspectives, sorry. You got the Magician here. This is you sitting still in Cancer season and unlocking what needs to be seen here, what needs to be dealt with here. No longer running from it, but just facing it. Congratulations. Anything else? Anything else for Cancer? Yeah, Three of Pentacles. It's a change in perspective. It's building, working towards something. But really, to me, it looks like a tower too, if you think about it, because it's a lot of change that's happening. You know, I think this is the first time in a very long time that you guys are going to thank God for bringing in these triggers, because if it wasn't for these triggers, you would not be able to deal with the wounding as fast as you are. This is why the triggering is getting magnified, to get you to sit still and cry. And I feel like you're going to thank God, because if it wasn't for God doing that, you would have spent even a whole 10 more years doing this, doing the same thing with very little results. Whereas then if you just allow the triggering to come in, you can cry every single day until you feel better. And then all of a sudden, it doesn't hurt as much. Yeah, I see somebody thanking the devil energy, not Satan. I see someone thanking devil energy for all that it's teaching us about how these wounds are actually keeping us in not just codependent attachments, but keeping us in the wrong environments with the wrong type of love, with the wrong type of crowd, with the wrong type of people, with the wrong type of careers, if this is career. Thanking devil energy for helping us see where we need to free ourselves. And you're at the 10, by the way. That means you've been doing this for a long time. You've been struggling with this shit for a while. Still coming up short according to you, but really no. You've actually gotten to the 10. You don't see that. And that's okay. You don't have to see it. I see it for you. I'm telling you. You got to the 10. You're at the 10 here. So to me, that's like you're at the last stand, the last bit that you have left before it's over. So again, I'm telling you, you guys may have been going on and off with the healing, with the wounding, but this one's a big one. Once you're done with this 10, it's like you can start with whole different life lessons. Because this wounding, I'm not saying it's going to go away completely. I'm just saying that it's not going to trigger you to the point where you need to relearn these lessons again and again and again. Or end up with people and, again, the same type of people, the same type of careers, the same type of whatever. By then, you'll be ready for something completely different. Do you see why? You don't think you got to the 10, you did. This is the last stand, the last months left to cry, the last whatever healing we need to do before we move on to something amazing. A different type of experience that we only dreamed of, but would not be possible, if we didn't do the healing. Anything else, a star? That's what I'm saying. In the dead of night, when you're going to be up at night crying, telling God how sick you are. I mean, sick and tired of reliving the same fucking painful life lessons again and again. The star, you just need that one shimmer or glimmer of hope. One little star. One little star, speck of star to keep you going. Because the star essentially only shines bright in the darkest of nights. And that's all you need. Just 1 star. Because it's gonna get dark. And when it does, I want you to rewatch this video to help you get through it. At night when you're crying and don't have anything else to give. Literally don't want to get up because you're too depressed from the pain that you've been holding on to for a very long time. Even though you've tried time and time again to heal it. It almost seems like every time you try to heal this or you overcome this, more triggering comes in. More wounding comes in from the same either parental figure, significant other, whatever this is. Even environment. Okay? Anything else? Oh, we've only gone 35 minutes. Does anyone have any questions regarding the reading while we're here? You know I can go on and on and on about this reading. The Magician. 5 of Wands. Yeah. The Magician came out again. It's all repeat of the same cards. In the dead of night, bro. In the dead of fucking night. In your dream state, this shit's coming up to you. All you dream about is this shit. The wounding. All you dream about is it's the letdowns, the failure after failure after failure that came about from this wounding that took place a very long time ago. And yet you're being asked to smile, if you can, and understand that it's all for the betterment of you. It's all for you. Once you see it's all really for you, so you can heal and move on, you won't take it as personal. You won't hate it so much. You'll learn to accept it and love it. Because that's what we're here to do, is to learn life lessons. At least that's what I heard. From the spiritual community, I don't know. I could be wrong. With the 5 of Wands, it's inner conflict. Inner conflict that you're digging deep into. It's deep, okay? It's so fucking deep. But it's there. It's there, and you will overcome this. However long it takes, but I see you at the last 10, like I said, at the 10. I do. I believe in you. God believes in you. Your guides believe in you. That's why they're here. It hurts them. I think it hurts them just as much. It has to. I mean, seeing you fucking cry every night, you think your ancestors don't feel fucking the pain you feel? I think they do. They have to. If not, fuck them. But I do think your ancestors feel the pain that you do. This is, I mean, this is the type of fucking triggering that makes people turn into fucking drug addicts, okay? To say the least, which is why I know I understand your pain. I can see it. I feel it too, because I go through my own pain and it's pretty bad, okay? That's the only reason I can sit here and talk to you guys about the shit we're about to face, because I'm facing it with you. It might just be different struggles. It might, we don't know, but what's the point? I can confidently say that this is all for the betterment of us, because we're all really just healing. And I'm here with you. And I feel just as much pain as you guys do. Which is why I read for you guys. This is why I do what I do. I would rather talk about this shit than, I don't know. What else can I sit here and talk about? This is why I do tarot. Because I want to be a part of the healing journey with you guys. I'm just lucky that I met people like you that tuned into my channel. That really resonate with what I'm saying. That is everything to me. Otherwise, I'd just be talking here for no reason. But there's people here who really get it. They relate, and it makes me feel better. It really does, because it makes me feel like I'm doing something right with my life. Okay? Just know that it just sucks that we all relate to it because of the triggering and the trauma and all that. But we have our good days too. We have our great days. We have our great days. For example, let's talk a little bit about the great days coming up. How about that? You have the Hermit here. This is you in search for something, lost, not knowing where you're going. You got the High Priestess. Intuitively being led to a better tomorrow. The promise of a better tomorrow. And look at the pearls. Pearls are indication of Cancer season. You're going into Cancer season, not dreading the fact that you're going to have to sit here and deal with the triggering, but not really realizing the after effect of that, which is happiness, celebration, merriments, community, happiness at a level that you cannot even fathom. And it's funny because if you guys really sit here and swear that all we ever go through is triggering, that is a lie, because you guys are happier now than you've been years ago. You guys are happier now, even after the fucking years of healing. You're happier now than you were years ago. Tell me that isn't true. Tell me it isn't true. This is what you have to look forward to. This, to me, gives me this is giving me like celebration of something, a milestone. This is giving me like reaching higher depths of wisdom, knowledge, ancestral gifts. This is giving me ancestral gifts as well, like a higher tier of understanding, an initiation. This is also giving me like with each level that you reach of healing, it's like on your path, it's like the more understanding you get of this journey, and in turn it brings in more peace, more gratitude, more abundance, more cause for celebration, like I said. And then for this, it also seems like protection in a way. I've been hearing protection a lot recently. It's like higher levels of protection from your guides. It almost seems like you're about to really understand like the type of work your ancestors do for you outside of the realm of your understanding of the physical. Because you guys understand that your ancestors have to put in all these plans, all these things into place to make certain outcomes occur, according to the soul contracts or the blueprint of the contract of your life. It almost seems like you're about to really understand how they went about it to get you to this place. It's like the minute you're done with the healing part of this wound, you get to see how your guides set all these things into motion, or you're gonna see it from the perspective of your guides, how they go about trying to get you to get these life lessons down packed. I'm also getting the feminine, like the mother energy. With the pearls, Cancer, it's feminine. It's like the mother energy. Somebody's healing a mother wound here. There's something here as old as time. The great mother, as old as time. Let me dig a little deeper into what this is. It's the Five of Cups or the Nine of Swords. What's the Five of Cups? As old as time. This is so weird. I'm getting the mother energy, like I'm recalling something, not from your past. It's like, it's the ancient wisdom, bro. I'm telling you, you're about to see something from a different perspective, or it's like your ancestors are going to show you something about either your lineage to make up for the years where you felt lost and you did not comprehend why you were doing what you were doing, or why you went through so much pain. It's kind of like that. So they're trying to show you something from their perspective, hoping that it makes sense, or it softens the blow as to why you didn't get certain things in this lifetime. So if you dealt with a lot of pain or wounding and did not know why your life was so difficult, it's like you're going to receive understanding of it from your not only higher self, but your guide's perspective as to, it's like there was a price to pay here, a price to pay, or you're gonna see it from their perspective, and it's gonna soften the blow, or it's gonna make sense. It's gonna leave you feeling peace. It's gonna leave you feeling peace and content after you receive whatever this is. I feel like it's awareness, though, of how difficult the life lessons were, or why. It's like there was a price to pay, or why you paid such a high price to get to where you're at. It's kind of like that. It's like you're gonna receive higher level of awareness in this, and it's gonna soften the blow. I wasn't expecting to say that last part, but let's see what else. The Ace of Cups, I saw it and then it fell. Okay, so that is the Ace of Cups. Yeah. I feel like you're going to get something here. Once you're with the healing, you go through the healing this season. If you allow Cancer season to help you heal, you're going to see something or receive something. I want to cry. You're going to receive, like, it's giving me like wisdom. That's going to soften the blow. Or it's like, it's gonna like, it reminds me of justice. Like, it's bringing in healing and information that's gonna soften the blow. Whatever you're healing, it's really deep. It's gonna make sense. A couple months down the road, I see it's gonna make sense to you. So please don't give up on the journey. I'm getting, it's giving me justice. I'm also getting a cup of love from yourself. Oh, that's what it is. It's bringing in love. A real, genuine cup of love from yourself. Trust me, there is no love out there that can compete with this one. This love that you're receiving from self, that you're tapping into. No one can compete with that. That's what's coming in. There you go. Damn, that shit. Oh, made me cry. Four of Wands. Yeah. Yeah. You're going to be celebrating in a couple of months. Really happy. Because you survived whatever this is. You overcame this. You can put something to rest. You can finally move on and be happy. Finally be happy. And free from this, whatever this plague is, this devil energy is. That swears it's got one hand, it has the upper hand. This shit swears it has the upper hand on you, but it doesn't. You have the upper hand. Because now you're aware of what you're really competing against or what you're really fighting for, which is your freedom. Freedom from the bondage of this wounding that was caused time and time again by these demons. Time and time again. You have the upper hand because you know how to get out of it. Just go straight through it. Go straight through it. Okay? All right, that was all I have for you. That was my happy birthday Cancer reading. Thank you guys for joining me on this live today. If anyone has any questions, comments regarding the reading, drop them down in the chat. I'm here for you. I love you. Thank you so much. No? If not, we can transition into playtime. Playtime is what we do. We do answers and questions on Tarot Live for you guys, while, you know, for donations, of course, to help us, you know, excuse me, help guide us through our everyday life. If not, that's okay. How's everybody doing today? Okay. I don't think there's anything else left to say. All right, guys. Well, if this is where we leave off, then I will see you guys tomorrow. I will be going live tomorrow around the same time, 11:30 would be the time that I will be going live. So I think that's it. There's nothing else. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your night. Goodbye.